Hey guys! So sa video na to, magsosolve tayo ng mga homogeneous differential equations. So kailan ba sinasabing ang differential equation ay homogeneous? So ang technique lang guys is ay tingnan natin yung degree ng kada term ng isang function, commonly polynomial. So kung pare-pareho ang degree nila, ibig sabihin homogeneous yan. Let's say for example, if we have the equation x squared y plus 2xy squared plus y cube equals 0, homogeneous siya. Kasi ang degree nito at degree nito and degree nito pare-pareho. Paano? So, ang degree ni x dito is 2, dito is 1. 2 plus 1, so 3. Dito, ang degree ni x is 1, degree ni y is 2. 1 plus 2 is also 3. Then, ang degree dito is 3. So, pare-pareho sila ng degree, that is why homogeneous yan. Homogeneous equation siya. Okay? So, minsan merong mga equation na hindi agad ma-identify kung homogeneous or not. So, paano natin malalaman kung homogeneous siya? Meron ditong concept na sinasabing ang differential equation in standard form y prime is equal to f of xy is homogeneous if f of lambda x, lambda y is equal to f of xy for every lambda in the set of real numbers. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, kapag daw sinubstitute mo yung lambda x and lambda y dun sa x and y respectively ng given equation, ang magiging sagot ay yung original na function. So, ganun lang siya. So, tingnan natin itong example. Let's say we have y prime equals x plus y over x. This is homogeneous. So, paano natin papatunayan? Kunin lang natin yung value ng f of lambda x, lambda y. So, i-substitute lang natin yung lambda x for x, then yung lambda y for y. So, this becomes lambda x plus lambda y divided by x is lambda x. So, as you can see, may common dito na lambda. Okay, magiging lambda x times x plus y over lambda. Okay, sorry, that is lambda lang. So, lambda, then we have lambda x. So, makikita ninyo, makakancel dito yung lambda. So, matitira na lang is x plus y over x. So, pareho siya ng original. So, that is why itong function na to, itong differential equation na to ay homogeneous differential equation. Kailan mo gagamitin ang homogeneous differential equation? Okay, di ba yung mga separable differential equation, may case na hindi mo ma-separate. Okay? Other method na pwedeng gamitin, yun yung homogeneous differential equation. Basta titingnan mo lang yung mga degrees per term. So, dapat pare-pareho yung degrees para masabi siyang homogeneous differential equation. And kung hindi mo naman ma-identify agad yung degree, pwede mong gamitin ito. Itong concept na to. Okay? So, dito magsosolve tayo ng dalawang differential equation. Okay, start na tayo sa number 1. So, we have xy dx plus quantity x squared plus y squared dy equals 0. So, check natin kung siya homogeneous differential equation. So, ang degree nito, xy dx, so 1 plus 1, 2. Ang degree ng x squared is 2. Degree ng y squared is also 2. So, pare-pareho ng degree, kaya siya ay homogeneous differential equation. So, sa homogeneous differential equation, nagkakaroon tayo ng substitution na y equals vx and x equals vy. So, kailan ba gagamitin ito or ito? Okay. So, minsan kasi kapag nagkaroon tayo ng case na iba ito yung na-substitute natin, nagkakaroon ng mas mahabang solution. Kung ito, medyo maikli. So, depende yon. So, mayroon lang tip dito. Titingnan mo lang yung mas konting term sa bawat differential. Let's say dun sa dx, ito lang yung term niya, xy. Then sa dy, ang term niya dalawa, x squared plus y squared. So, mas konting term, yun ang i-consider natin. So, ang mas konting term ay yung xy dx. So, kapag dx, ang gagamitin mo ay yung x equals vy. Pero kapag ito ang kokonting term, so ito yung consider mo, so dy, ang gagamitin mo ay y equals vx. So, ito ang mas konting term, yung xy dx. So, ang substitution natin ay x equals vy. So, and then, kunin natin ang derivative nito. So, derivative of x is dx, then derivative of v is dv times y. So, y dv plus derivative ng y is dy times v. So, v dy. So, itong dalawang to, isa-substitute natin dun sa differential equation. Okay, simple lang. So, what is the value of x? Vy. So, we have Vy times the value of y. Wala, copy lang yan. And then dx. So, that is y dv plus v dy. Okay? Plus, again, the value of x is vy. So, vy squared plus y squared dy equals 0. So, makikita ninyo dito, ito, vy squared. So, may y squared to. Itong single term lang to ha. Ito may y squared. Ito din, y squared. Ito may y squared. So, pwede na natin i-divide lahat ng terms sa y squared. So, makakancel na yung y squared. Kaya ang matitira na lang dito, v. Kasi y squared to, nakancel siya. Times y dv plus v dy. Okay, then plus, dito nakancel na yung y squared. Ang natira na lang ay v plus 1 dy equals 0. Bakit siya 1? Kasi y squared divided y squared is 1. Okay, so pagdating dito, pwede nating i-multiply v times y, vy dv plus v times v, v squared dy plus v times dy, so v dy plus dy equals 0. Okay. So, anong next na mangyayari dyan? So, makikita nyo, merong term ba na pwedeng i-combine? So, wala. Okay. Okay, so makikita nyo ito pala dapat squared. Kasi v times v, so v squared is v squared, na-cancel lang yung y squared. Kaya, pag minultiply v squared times dy, so b squared. So, ayan. May maa-add tayo. Yung b squared dy plus v squared dy. So, mangyayari dyan, by dv plus b squared dy plus b squared dy is 2v squared dy plus dy equals 0. So, makikita nyo itong 2v squared dy plus dy, ang differential niya parehong dy. Pwede natin siyang i-factor out. So, we have vy dv plus, the common factor here is dy. So, we have 2v squared plus 1 times dy equals 0. Kasi diba 2v squared times dy, 2v squared dy, then 1 times dy is dy. And then, gawin na natin siyang separable. Kasi yung mga homogeneous differential equation, sa last part, magiging separable siya. So, separable differential equation na to. I-divide lang natin siya by y times 2v squared plus 1. So, mangyayari kasi dyan, i-divide natin siya lahat by y times 2v squared plus 1 all over y times 2v squared plus 1. Ito, same din lang naman. So, y times 2v squared plus 1. So, ito, pag dinivide, makakancel yung y. Dito, makakancel ito. Okay? So, kaya magiging v dv all over 2v squared plus 1 plus magiging dy over y equals 0. So, separable na siya. Makikita mo, lahat ng v magkakasama, then lahat ng y magkakasama na yan. Then, integrate na natin. So, integral niyan. Okay, paano? So, ang gagawin lang, dito, to find the integral of this, gagamit lang tayo ng substitution. Okay. So, pakikita ko dito sa right side. So, to find the integral of v dv all over 2v squared plus 1, what you're going to do is to let u equals 2v squared plus 1. Then, du is equal to 2 times 2, 4v dv. Okay, since we have v dv here, magiging du over 4 equals v dv. Kaya pag in-integrate natin ito, magiging integral of v dv is 1/4, so 1/4 du all over 2u squared minus 1, plus 1, that is u. So we have 1/4 ln u. Okay? So that is 1/4 ln, ang u natin, 2v squared plus 1. So 2v squared plus 1. So ito yung magiging integral nito. So we have 1/4 ln 2v squared plus 1 plus integral of dy over y is ln y equals, since may 1/4 tayo dito at may ln, gawin na rin natin yung constant na 1/4 ln c. Technique lang yun guys, kasi di ba constant na yan, then may 1/4, so lagay na rin natin 1/4, then lagyan na rin natin ng ln para pare-pareho. Okay, so makikita nyo dyan, lahat may 4 sa denominator, so pwede natin i-multiply both sides by 4, kaya magiging ln of 2v squared plus 1 plus 4 times ln y, so 4 ln y equals ln c. Okay. So ito, pwede siyang maging ln of 2v squared plus 1 plus ln of y to the 4th, di ba? Bakit? Kasi, using the logarithm of power, itong 4 na coefficient ng ln pwedeng maging exponent ng y equals ln c. Dito naman, gagamitin natin yung logarithm of product. Diba ang logarithm of product, let's say ln p of pq is equal to ln p plus ln q. O yan yun. O di mangyayari dito is ln of 2v squared plus 1 times y to the 4th equals ln c. So yan, makikita ninyo dito sa part na to, pareho ng may ln. So pwede nang makancel yung ln dyan. So kaya magiging sagot na dyan is 2v squared plus 1 times y to the 4th equals c. Okay. So tapos na ba? Hindi pa. Kasi kung babalikan natin, ginamit natin yung x equals vy. Okay? So x equals vy. So ibabalik lang natin yung v dun sa original. So ano bang value ng v dito? V equals x over y. So i-substitute lang natin to dun sa value ng v dito sa nakuha natin. So that is becomes 2 times the value of v is x over y squared plus 1 times y to the 4th equals c. Then magiging 2x squared all over y squared plus 1 times y to the 4th equals c. Then, i-distribute lang natin. Y to the 4th times 2x squared over y squared. So, y to the 4th divide y squared is y squared times 2x squared. That is 2x squared y squared. Plus, y to the 4th times 1, y to the 4th equals c. Okay? So, ito na yung magiging solution ng ating first differential equation. So, the answer is 2x squared y squared plus y to the 4th equals c. Okay, let's have the second one. We have x squared dy minus quantity 4x squared plus 7xy plus 2y squared dx equals 0. So, check muna natin yung mga degrees. So, makikita nyo, ang degree nito is 2. Ito is 2. Then, ito 7xy. So, 1 plus 1, 2. Then, this is also 2. So, itong equation na to ay yung homogeneous differential equation. And then, tingnan natin yung differential na mas konti yung term. So, mas konti yung term ay ito. Okay, x squared dy. So, ang gagamitin natin sa substitution ay y equals bx. Okay, then get the derivative of this. So, derivative of y is dy. Then, derivative of v is dv times x. So, x dv plus derivative ng x is dx. So, times v. So, v dx. Then, isa-substitute lang natin itong dalawang to dun sa given differential equation. So, we have x squared times the value of dy is x dv plus v dx. Then, minus 4x squared plus 7x times the value of y, bx. Then, plus 2 times the value of y again, bx. bx squared, then dx equals 0. So, as you can see, check nyo ulit, di ba ito, single term lang to, x squared. May factor siya na x squared. Ito, may factor na x squared. Then ito, 7x vx o 7x squared b, di ba? So, may x squared din. Then ito, x squared meron. So, i-divide uli yan both sides by x squared. So, makakancel na yung mga x squared kada term. So, mawawala na to. Nangyayari dito is x dv plus v dx minus, we have 4 plus x squared will be cancelled, so we have 7b. 7b, then x squared will be cancelled also, so we have 2v squared. So plus 2v squared dx equals 0. Okay, then distribute na natin yung sign, yung negative. So we have x dv plus v dx, then minus 4 minus 7v minus 2v squared. Okay, so may error tayo. Delete muna. Okay, so ang mangyayari, didistribute natin sa sign, then yung dx din. So negative times 4 dx, so that is negative 4 dx. Then negative times positive 7v, that is negative 7v dx. Then this is 2v squared dx equals 0. And then, combine similar terms. So we have v dx and negative 7v dx. So we have x dv, then v dx minus 7 dx is negative 6v dx minus 4 dx, then minus 2v squared dx equals 0. So, makikita ninyo yung 3 terms pare-parehong ang differential niya ay dx. So, i-factor out natin yung dx. So, we have x dv minus, so we have negative divide negative 6, so positive 6v, that is plus 4, then that is plus 2v squared, then dx equals 0. Okay? So, ay iayos na lang natin yung terms. Gawin lang natin siyang 2v squared plus 6v plus 4 dx equals 0. Ayan. So, and then, makikita ninyo separable differential equation na to. I-divide lang natin by x and by 2v squared plus 6v plus 4 yung lahat ng terms. So, ang mangyayari dito is dv all over ito. 2v squared plus 6v plus 4 minus dx, yung x naman ang denominator niya, equals 0. Okay, and then i-integrate na natin lahat ng terms. So, ang question dito, ang challenge is, paano ito i-differentiate? Okay, so ito yan. How we are going to differentiate dv all over 2v squared plus 6v plus 4. Okay, so to differentiate this, ang gagamitin natin is integration using partial fraction, yung non-repeated linear factors. Diba itong 2v squared plus 6v plus 4 ay pwede nating i-factor as 2v plus 2 times v plus 2. Ayan. So, ang gagawin lang natin dyan is, magiging lang siya, 1 over 2v squared plus 6v plus 4 is equal to a over 2v plus 2 plus b times b plus 2. So, di ba ganyan lang yung mag-solve ng integration using partial fraction? And then, ano ba yung mga values ng x na magsisiro ang denominator? Di ba, negative 1 and negative 2. So, doon tayo mag-start sa negative 1. Kung ang b is negative 1, okay, b is negative 1. So, makikita nyo itong denominator dito, at ito, pareho na yan. Di ba? So, pwede natin sabihin na 1, no. Correct? Tama pala. So, yan nga. Mangyayari na dyan, since ang gagawin mo lang dyan, i-multiply natin lahat ng terms by 2b squared plus 6b plus 4. Or in factored form is 2b plus 2 times b plus 2. Okay, sige. Sulat natin. Mumultiply nyo yan sa 2b plus 2 times b plus 2. So, ito, same lang dito. Makakancel. Kaya siya 1 equals a times b plus 2. Kasi nakancel yung 2b plus 2. Then, plus b times 2b plus 2. So, dito natin gagamitin yung b equals negative 1. Okay. Substitute lang. So, we have 1 equals a times negative 1 plus 2 plus b times 2 times negative 1 plus 2. That is 1 equals a, negative 1 plus 2 is 1. A times 1 plus b, negative 2 plus 2, 0. Therefore, a is equal to 1. 0 na to, so a times 1 is a equals 1. So, may a na tayo. Paano naman makukuha yung b? So, ang gagamitin natin, v is negative 2 galing dito. Okay, so we have b equals negative 2. Substitute lang dyan, uli, dito. So, 1 equals a times negative 2 plus 2 plus b times 2 times negative 2 plus 2. So, that is a equal, rather 1 equals a times 0 plus b times negative 2, 2 times negative 2, negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. So, we have 1 equals negative 2b. Therefore, b is negative 1 half. Ayan. Ipapalit nyo lang yan dun sa dito. Ito yung decomposed na value nung original. Papalitan lang natin yan. So, ito mangyayari dito sa dv over 2b squared plus 6b plus v. Paghihiwalayin lang natin yan, magiging dv over ito muna, 2b plus 2. Ano ba yung value ng a? Ang value ng a is 1. So, 1 dv over 2v plus 2. Then, ang b natin, negative 1 half. So, magiging, itong b na to, kung magiging negative 1 half, so, mangyayari dyan is negative 1 over 2 times b plus 2. So, instead na plus, so magiging minus 1 over 2 times b plus 2. Okay? Kasi ang ating value ng b ay negative 1 half. Kaya nagkaroon ng negative 1 over 2 b plus 2. Then minus dx over x equals 0. Okay. So yan, i-integrate lang natin lahat ng mga yan. Makikita ninyo to, pag in-integrate natin itong dv and 2v plus 2 and rather this is 1, diba? So 1 dv. That is dv. Okay. Pag in-integrate natin yan, lahat yan is ln. Okay? Kasi kung magle-let u tayo, let u equals 2b plus 2. So, mangyayari dyan is 1 half ln 2b plus 2. Dito rin, kasi 2 times b is 2v. Then 2 times 2, 4. So, ang integral nito is 1 half ln of 2b plus 2. Okay. Minus, din 2 rin yun. 1 half ln 2b plus 4. Okay. Bakit siya 2b plus 4? So, distribute lang yung 2. 2 times b, 2b, 2 times 2, 4. Minus dx over x, that is 1 half ln x. So, yung constant, gawin lang natin siyang 1 half ln c. Practicein na natin na ganun palagi. Okay? And then, anong susunod na mangyayari dito? I-multiply natin lahat ng terms by 2. Oh, may mali tayo dito sa part na to. Wala dapat tong 1/2. Okay, minus ln x. Kasi ang integral ng dx over x ay ln x. Okay? So yan, 1/2 ln 2v plus 2, 1/2 ln 2v plus 4, minus ln x equals 1/2 ln c. Multiply both sides by 2 becomes ln of 2v plus 2, then minus ln of 2v plus 4 minus ln x times 2. Ano, multiply natin sa 2 equals ln c. And then, gamitin natin yung mga logarithms laws or properties. So, ito kasi magiging ln 2b plus 2 then minus. So, mangyayari dyan 2b plus 2 divided by 2b plus 4. Then, ito magiging ln x squared. Logarithm of power, yung 2 maging exponent ni x equals ln of c. Okay, so anong next na mangyayari dito? Division na naman. So, ito magiging ln of 2v plus 2 all over 2v plus 4. Pero, i-divide mo sa x squared. So, magiging sa denominator siya mapupunta. So, yan. Times x squared yung denominator. Equals ln of c or ln c. So, ito kaya naging ganito lang, di ba? Minus, so division. Yung 2v plus 2 over 2v plus 4, i-divide sa x squared. Kaya naging 2v plus 2 over x squared times 2v plus 4. So, makikita ninyo, pareho ng may ln, pwede natin cancelin. So, magiging 2v plus 2 divided by x squared times 2v plus 4 equals c. Okay. So, and then, i-cross multiply lang natin. Ang mangyayari dyan, 2v plus 2 equals c. Okay, times x squared 2v plus 4. Okay. Or kung gusto natin, gawin na lang natin siyang 2v plus 2 equals c times x squared. So, cx squared times 2v plus 4. And then, balik na natin sa original. Di ba ang ginamit natin, y equals v of vx, right? So, i-divide natin both sides by x. So, by x. So, ang value ng v is y over x. Okay. Substitute lang natin yan. So, 2 times the value of v is y over x. Okay. Plus 2 equals cx squared times 2 times y over x plus 4. Then we have 2y over x plus 2 equals cx squared times 2y over x plus 4. Then simplify lang. We have x here. So we have 2y plus 2x. Okay, equals cx squared times x again. So we have 2y plus 4x. Okay. Pagdating dito, pwede na nating i-multiply both sides yan by x. Okay, multiply both sides by x. So, kaya makakancel yung mga x sa denominator. So, we have 2y plus 2x equals cx squared times 2y plus 4x. So, ayan. So, ito, makikita naman ninyo lahat ng terms may 2, 'di ba? May 2. So pwedeng i-divide all the terms by 2. So that is why we have y plus x equals cx squared times 2y divided 2. So y plus 2y. Rather 2x. Oh, wait lang. 2x. Okay? So, 2y divided 2 is y. 4x divided 2 is 2x. So, ayan. Ito na yung ating answer dito. Y plus x equals c times x squared times y plus 2x. And then, ipakita ko lang kasi minsan, kung multiple choice yung ating sinasagutan, hindi mo makita to. Diba? Y plus x equals cx squared times y plus 2x. Okay. Final answer na to, acceptable answer na to. Minsan lang kasi may ibang way ng pagpapakita ng solution yung teacher nyo or yung professor nyo. So, pwede kasi itong i-divide natin siya by c. Okay. So, if we divide this by c, so makikita nyo dyan, makakancel yan. So, matitira dito is 1 over c times y plus x is equal to x squared times y plus 2x. Okay? Then, baliktarin lang natin. So, magiging x squared times y plus 2x is equal to 1 over c times y plus x. Pero di ba alam naman natin na yung 1 over c ay yung constant pa rin siya. So, constant pa rin. So, instead na 1 over c, gagawin din lang natin c. X squared times y plus 2x equals c times y plus x. So, minsan ganito yung sagot or minsan ganito rin. Pero parehong correct answer yan. So, pinakita ko lang kasi minsan nga, multiple choice, hindi makita yung ganito. So, ito yung possible na magpapakita doon. Okay? So, ganyan lang mag-solve ng mga homogeneous differential equations.